All right. This is the Basement Tape Show with Nick Bootsy on the radio, and we are bringing you guys some of the best local bands and artists that the whole area has to offer. And you know what? The whole area is the world, because everybody is local to somewhere. And so this is independent music at its best. You have got the best little show on the whole radio that plays your favorite independent artists right here. The Basement Tape Show. We are brought to you by Merle's Music. And
Yay,
it is
Merle.
another...
Yay, Merle.
None other
Yay,
than
Merle.
Bootsy Hambone. Bootsy, how you doing tonight?
It's springtime.
Does anybody out there have hay fever?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, it's killing
like
me and
magic.
Bootsy.
The first day of spring, and there it was.
And here it is, too.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, all right. But we have got a great lineup of music. And we do have special guests in the studio tonight, Mr. Ciff King, and he's going to be playing you guys some music here in a little while. Ciff, how you doing tonight?
Fine, thank you. It's really good to be here. I'm excited.
All right. It's great
We're
to have
excited, too.
Oh, thank you.
But we're going to get right into this first set of music for you guys right now. We're going to start it out with Spectravox from out of Columbia, Missouri, doing a song called Stomp and Clap. You're going to like to stomp and clap to that one. After that is Leona's Sister.
That sounds like a thrift store.
Leona's Sister?
Yeah, it sounds like you would, the name of a thrift store, like, what's the one down the street, Somebody's Closet, that's here in town?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leona's Sister. Oh, well, sisters' closets, they have so much to do with each other.
Leona's Sister's Closet?
Oh, and I wanted to say, too, about Spectravox.
Yeah.
Laura, this is for you.
Okay. But Leona's Sister's going to be doing a song for you called Tattoo. They are out of Toronto, Canada. And then another band out of Toronto, Canada next, the 24th Street Wailers, one of our favorite bands out of Canada, doing one of their newer songs called The Road Song. So sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Spectravox. Check it out.
Hey, this is Kurt Hedrick.
And this is Dennis Pryor. We're with the band All Laid Up. Don't touch that dial.
Because you're listening to Nick and Bootsy on the Basement Tapes.
Just crank it up.
This is Michael.
Lindsay. Emily.
John. We're the 24th Street Wailers. You're listening to Nick and Bootsy on the Basement Tapes
Show on the radio.
Up till dawn, the night's my only friend. Up till dawn, the night's my only friend.
Oh, yeah.
Go, Lindsay, go.
That is some of the rockin'est stuff that you can get out of Toronto, Canada right there. That's the 24th Street Wailers doing the road song. And then right before that was Leona's sister doing a song called Tattoo. And we started it out with Spectravox doing a song called Stomp and Clap.
And also, we were talking about this while we were listening. The lead singer for Leona's sister is also a drummer, just like Lindsay.
From the 24th
What is it
Street
we were
Wailers.
saying? What is it with Canada? These Canadian bands, they have female lead singers who are also the drummers. I think that's just cool.
That is cool. Well, right here on the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy on the radio, we've got some great stuff lined up right now. I wanted to ask you, how do you lose an airplane?
Well, I've been wondering that myself.
How do you lose a whole airplane?
I think there's something afoot here.
Something's going on there.
Something afoot. I really love it when somebody says that. There's mischief afoot.
That's right.
Well,
I sound like a pirate. Arr.
The one pilot had one of those machines that you fly in your basement.
Yeah.
And I think he programmed that to do whatever he did ahead of time, so he'd have it all down pat.
I would. I think I bet on that theory myself.
And he erased a whole bunch of it, so they're trying to retrieve that. They can retrieve a lot of that stuff. So,
well, let's hope they can. But how do you lose a whole airplane? I just can't figure that out. Hey, let's get into some more music for you guys out there. We do have the rockin'est little lineup that the whole radio has to offer. Right here in the basement. We've got Moon Jr. lined up next from out of Rolla, Missouri, doing a brand new song called Jones. After that, Dead Bed Bad out of Columbia, Missouri, doing a little song called Piggy. And then out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Trevor and The Joneses doing Other Things. Now,
We got two Jones songs.
Isn't that interesting? Well, we got a song called Jones, and then we got the band Trevor and The Joneses.
I didn't plan that.
Really?
I really didn't. I just now realized it. Like, oh, wow. A song called Jones and a band called Trevor and the Joneses. I just now realized that, really.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's all good right here in the basement. So sit back, relax. This is Moon Jr. doing Jones. Check this out.
Don't you know you're freezing? Baby, I don't see no reason to treat me this way. But time, it's so hard to find a love like yours and mine. It's so hard to find. Don't you throw me away. I just can't escape. 'Cause even when I leave, I stay chasing after you. So please, you know you're such a tease. Yeah, you got me on my knees, begging like a fool. But time, it's so hard to find a love like yours and mine.
What's in the basement? I don't know. Let's go find out. The basement.
Right, it's Nick and Bootsy on the Basement Tape Show, silly.
Fell asleep in the car.
Clay Simmons live. You're listening to The Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
Right. That was Trevor and The Joneses out of Las Vegas doing a song called Other Things. Before that was a song called Piggy by Deadbed Bad. And then we started it out with not Bootsy, Piggy.
That's my best Piggy imitation.
And, of course, we started off with Moon Jr. doing a brand new song called Joneses from right here in Rolla, Missouri.
And that particular song is off of their brand new debut CD that we got last weekend.
Yes.
Was it last weekend? Their CD release show at the Locker Room.
Last Friday.
Yeah, last Friday. That's right. And that particular song has Heath Barrick on it.
Playing the bass. Yeah, very good. Good stuff right here in the basement.
Yes, it is.
And I wanted to say that we have special guests in the basement tonight. Mr. Ciff King.
Well, thank you. I feel special just being here.
Well, I mean, of course you are. You know, it's, you're a fellow musician, and you write great songs.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try.
And do you want to give the audience kind of a little rundown on your musical background?
Well, I had a serious back operation in the early 90s, and I couldn't do anything really, just lay there on my back. There's only so much TV you can watch, and I had this old guitar sitting in a closet. So I got it out and just started playing some blues, started playing along, and of course it was pretty sad at the beginning.
Well, you say you were playing along with a lot of B.B. King, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, he knows how to play the sad blues and the happy blues too. But you know, if I guess if you're down on your back and you don't have anything else to do, that's kind of the sad blues there.
And I used to go up to a coffee house, a block. It was like a block from Webster University, and there was a place up there. They had a songwriters clinic every Monday night, and I went up there. I did that for about a year, and at first I thought, they're insulting my music, you know. They're giving me a hard time. You know, they don't like it. They're giving me a hard time. And then I got to thinking about it. Well, I'm there to get their advice, so what am I complaining about? So you know, if I want to know how to make it better, I need to be quiet and listen to what they have to say, and I did, and you'd be surprised just how much that really helped. But at first, it was a little tough to take.
I bet. Yeah.
They were really honest.
Well, you know, I know I'm not the best songwriter as well. Maybe I should have went there for a while.
Yeah. Well, this one song I'm going to do later, "Cruising with the Wind," I had "Fly Jalopy Flies," some of the lyrics in there, and they said, well, people can't see that. You know, they can't see a jalopy. Of course, that's all I ever had. But they said, you know,
what Walt Disney movie did they have the flying jalopy in it? Wasn't it Flubber with Fred McMurray? You know,
well, he did have a flying jalopy.
He had a flying jalopy. I could see it when you said "fly jalopy fly." I could see Fred McMurray in it. But then I'm old.
Wasn't the Mary Poppins? Didn't that have like an old jalopy in it?
Yeah, they did.
It was that.
Jalopies used to fly back in the day, you know?
Yeah, Walt Disney.
Well, all my jalopies flew, I know that. Yeah. Anyway, I changed it to Corvette because they said that, you know, people could see that better. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. And you're from Rolla originally.
Right. Well, I grew up as a kid out in O'Fallon, Missouri, and went to Fort Zoom Alt High School. That's sort of people think, well, it's a military academy, isn't it? No, it's just a public school. But my parents always had a farm south of Rolla. My parents grew up here around the Yancey Mill area. My dad wrote a book about Yancey Mill. And but I've lived here for, I don't know, at least 30, 35 years at least, I guess. So,
all right.
Yeah.
And of course you've been playing music for a long time.
Well, about 20 years. Really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you do occasionally hit C&M's open mic night.
I do, yeah, I do. I go by Gabe there because that's my alter ego. Because see, Cliff King, he's got stage fright, horrible stage fright, but Gabe doesn't.
Oh,
Gabe's
okay.
got no problem at all.
So if we call you Gabe, you won't be nervous?
That's right. That's
all right.
That's right.
Well, we got Gabe on the Basement Tape show tonight. And he's going to do a couple of songs for you, as a matter of fact. We're going to get into the first song that he wants to show you. And Gabe wrote all of these songs that he's about to perform live here in the basement for you. And the first one is Bootsy's favorite song.
It is.
Called Ain't My Day. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's just a guy having a bad day, and I've had parts of that in my life, you know, several times. Some of them several times, but it's pretty much hit home with me. You know, a lot of it's from my life, but.
And I bet a lot of you guys out there can relate to some of this stuff in this song, too.
Everybody can relate to this song.
Well, sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Gabe doing a song that he wrote called Ain't My Day. Check this out.
Showed up to work a little late. Here came my boss in a cocky gait. Told me if I was late once more, so Security would show me to the door. What ain't my day? No matter what I do or say, I know I should have stayed in bed, 'cause today just ain't my day. At work I was helping a friend. I admit my patience was thin. Then my thumb got caught and bent. Off to the hospital is where I went. What ain't my day? No matter what I do or say, I know I should have stayed in bed, 'cause today just ain't my day. After work I was out on my feet. Went to the bar, someone was in my seat. The only place left in the whole bar was at the end next to the pickle jar. What ain't my day? No matter what I do or say, I know I should have stayed in bed, 'cause today just ain't my day. Shuffled down and I took my place next to a fox with keychain and mace. I said, please give me a break. She said, get lost, with a nasty head shake. But ain't my day. No matter what I do or say, I know I should have stayed in bed, 'cause today just ain't my day. After talking nice to her, thought I'd want her over for sure. As we got ready to leave, in walked a man and said, you're gonna bleed. But ain't my day. No matter what I do or say, I know I should have stayed in bed, 'cause today just ain't my day. Today just ain't my day.
All right. Excellent stuff.
I just
Right
like
there.
that song better every time I hear it.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love the words to that song too. Everybody has a bad
Everybody
day.
can relate to that. I mean, how many times have you said to yourself, today just ain't my day? And you're right. It starts first thing in the morning, and it goes throughout the whole day.
Good stuff right here.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, thank you. That was excellent. Let's do another one. Are you ready?
Yeah, I do. This song, a lot of my songs are just stories that I make up, but this song is me. This is the way I feel. When I play in front of people, and like tonight, here with you people on the radio, and with Nick and Bootsy here in the studio, I like to give everything I can, put everything I have into it. And that's what this song is about, and I hope you enjoy this, is Give My Heart Away. I want to sing a song or two. When times are hard, a song can help you through. I will try to do my best to give your soul some rest as I give my heart away. I give my heart, as I give my heart, as I give my heart away. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so
like
sweet.
that.
I officially have a brand new favorite song for the week.
I really like that, too.
Oh, thank you.
I have a news flash.
Okay.
We need to say thank you to our friend Cody Wood, who is with the Third Sons and also with Center Saved, and will also be here in the basement with us next week. He just sent me a message and said the movie that we're thinking about with the flying jalopy is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh,
That's what it is.
that's another one, yeah.
So thank you, Cody, for letting us know that. We're old. We forget things like that.
That's sweet of him to call in this Texas.
Oh, well, I tell you what, that song, that drives home right there. I think every musician kind of, whenever they're up there singing their songs for their audience, they kind of feel that song in them, hoping that that's what they relay to their audience.
Well, if they're not, then they ought to be doing something else.
That's
amen.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, it's okay to play a wrong note every once in a while. That's forgivable, but to play without feeling is not. You know, you gotta put the feel. You gotta put yourself into your songs, like you just did on that one. That was just amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Well, let's do another one. Let's don't stop. It's too good to stop now. The next one you want to do is called "Devil Looking for a Way In." You want to tell us about that one?
This is just a crazy song I thought of. I come out of a sleep and I was all wet and sweaty, and I don't know, just bad things. Just it was a nightmare, and I sat down right away and came up with these lyrics. Of course, a few of them came later, but for the most part, this came right after coming out of a sleep, and it wasn't good sleep.
It came from a nightmare.
Yeah, it did.
And the devil looking for a way in. I guess that would be a nightmare, wouldn't it?
It would be. It would be.
Okay. Sit back and relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Gabe.
All right, thank you. I woke up from a dream. I can't describe what I'd seen. It was evil in pure form. Outside there was a terrible storm. What happened next I cannot explain. Fire came down like rain. I'm not sure if I'm awake. Nothing here is for goodness sake. Be sure of yourself, my friend. Devil's looking for a way in. He roams freely in the night. Keep your soul out of his sight. I feel something, but I'm not sure what it is. My eyes are a blur. Something here is better with me. I could fight it if I could see. Be sure of yourself, my friend. Devil's looking for a way in. He roams freely in the night. Keeps your soul out of his sight. Think I'm going insane. Then I hear the angels' sweet refrain. I almost lost my mind. Luckily I escaped this time. The devil's looking for a way in. Be sure of yourself, my friend. The devil's looking for a way in. He roams freely in the night. Keep your soul out of his sight. Goosebumps go up
This is going to sound really strange.
Uh-oh.
But that last note that you held and that you sang, I swear I could hear more than one voice.
Oh.
I'm sitting here watching, and it was just you, but it sounded like you were doing...
Had a vocalizer going on in the background.
Yes, it did. That was really cool.
That was. I think he was hitting the same pitch as one of his guitar strings was at the same time.
You know what? That could have been it. Because didn't that kind of sound like that to you too?
It did, yeah. That was interesting.
Now that was really interesting.
Now you scare me. I don't know if I can go on now or not.
All right, we do. This is Gabe in the basement with Nick and Bootsy, also known as Ciff King, and you can catch him playing live down at C&M Billiards on open mic night, usually on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, he's that guy at the end of the bar next to the pickle jar.
Well,
unless he's having a really good day.
I do sit down at the end most of the time, closest to the stage, and I don't know, I like it because I get a good look at that. There's a lot of good artists up there on Wednesday night.
Isn't it the truth?
You'd be surprised. If you want to have a good time, it just costs you a few drinks. And I go up there, I have soda and sit there and listen to them. I really enjoy myself, not just when I play, but I really enjoy listening to the other people. And I get them to play along with me a lot of times. And bass player play, and somebody will play lead sometimes, and drummers. And it helps my music sound better, and it's just really enjoyable.
That's one of the things that I have always liked about this area, and that is that the bands and the musicians around here, they're like one big family. You don't, at least I don't, and I hope I never do, hear one band bad-mouthing another band or one musician putting another musician down. They just don't do that. All I've ever heard is encouragement from musician to musician and from band to band, and I think that's what's really great about around here.
I've heard a few of them squabble just a little bit, but they're always they always support each
that's
other's
not
music.
Mean.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it might be more like those guys that were in Cliff's music theory class, where they're really trying to explain to the other musician what's not quite right about their music. Maybe they're trying to give them some encouragement, but but sometimes it does sound like
and
squabbling.
We all need encouragement.
Yes, we do.
I'd like to say that I'm going to get in trouble here if I don't mention a couple things. I play a lot at the hospital at the transitional care unit, and I usually play by myself, but I also play at the nursing homes, and I do that with the Pilot Knob High Flyers. That's Bob and Diane Brown and Warren Brown and Bob Pritchett and his wife Audrey, and we have a good time. And there's a couple other people that play with us, and we really enjoy that. And I also play open bluegrass. A lot of times, there's a lot of places to play bluegrass music. I just like playing. So if there's somebody playing music somewhere, you can find me playing if it's bluegrass or rock and roll.
Have you ever been to Gallery Zeke in Steelville?
No, I've never been to that.
We'll have to get you set up there. They have open mics there all the time. Gallery Zeke in Steelville. Tim Bond and Chris Case tell us about that all the time.
I think Bob took me down there. Bob Brown took me down there and treated me to that. It's on the main drag right there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, towards the end on the right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been down there. And
they have all kinds of artistic things going on.
I was going to say Tim Bond and Chevy Chase. Sorry, Chris.
Chris Case.
But I had to say hi to my bluegrass friends. Of course, there's other ones that I play with, too, that I really enjoy playing with all of them. And
well, it's very commendable of you to go and play at, like the old soldiers' home and the old folks' home and those places like that, where people, they truly, really enjoy and appreciate you guys coming out and playing for them,
Well, my mom was in the nursing home, and I went and played for her, and then somebody walked by the room and caught me on the way out, and next thing you know, I was playing for nursing homes, and I played for several of them in this area, and I enjoy that. You'd be surprised. They enjoy it so much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And they say, well, you bless their hearts, but I got to tell you that at the end of the day, I walk out of there feeling better than they
Oh,
do.
you got to.
Well, yeah.
They just.
I mean, Bootsy and I, we've gone and played at the Old Soldiers' Home down in St. James a couple of times in the past too, and they truly, truly enjoy it and appreciate it. We had one old boy down there. He asked us to learn "Swinging Doors" by Merle Haggard.
And we did.
And we did. And then when we went back, we could play it for him. And, man, that made his whole week, you know.
It's funny how that works like that. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Well, we got one more that you want to do here.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
This is Cruising with the Wind. And I have a lot of feeling about this because I'm one of those people that really likes to put the foot down and go just as fast as I think I can go without getting in trouble. And when I was younger, I didn't worry about getting in trouble quite as much as I do today. But this is Cruising with the Wind, and this is me and putting my foot down.
That's it. This is Gabe putting his foot down.
All right. Get out your car keys, slide behind the wheel, roll down your window, 'cause you like the way it feels. You're cruising with the wind, fly, boy, that fly. You're cruising with the wind. You love to feel your tires spin. You go to town, you get some gas. If they're on the road, you'll pass. Tires feel as time slips. Don't you dare lose your grip. You're cruising with the wind. Fly, Corvette, fly. You're cruising with the wind. You love to feel your tires spin. Car shines in the moonlight. Gear down, you're ready for flight. The world passes with a fence post. It's what you like the most. The only time that you're alive is when you're behind the wheel and fly. You gotta kick off the dust, 'cause speed with you is a must. You'll pass on a hill, it gives you a weird thrill. Striped lines or solid white, you will dance with the devil tonight. You're cruising with the wind. Fly, Corvette, fly. You're cruising with the wind. You love to feel your tires spin. You're cruising with the wind. Cruising with the wind. Oh, thank you guys so much. You're so sweet.
How old were you when you knew you could sing?
I'm not sure.
When did you? How old were you when you decided you really liked to sing?
Well, I like to sing pretty young.
Well, you probably started singing in church, didn't you?
Right. And
like a lot of us did.
Really, really loud too in church.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
I wrote my first song when I was about 11, I think, and I don't remember much about it except for the chorus went something like, I'm popular, but nobody knows it but me.
That sounds like an 11-year-old.
Kind of like I'm famous in my own mind, not my own time.
Yes.
But I thought it was pretty funny, and I got a big kick out of it. And it had some more words, but I can't remember. You know, I didn't write them down, so I don't have clues what came before that. But That's
Well, you've got quite a range as far as your
Yes,
vocal
you do.
abilities are concerned. You can hit the low notes and you can hit the high notes too.
Well, I was a bass singer in concert choir in high school, and that's really, when I started feeling a little more serious about it and sang with a really good quartet. Those guys in high school were really talented people.
When did you pick up the guitar?
Well, I got it as a Christmas gift in, I think it was Christmas in 94. I can't remember if it was 94 or 95, but 74. It was either 74 or 75. But I didn't really start playing it until I hurt my back. That was 92. Really, it was like the end of 92, first part of 93. Yeah.
So you picked up pretty good on that since then.
Yeah, but I had a serious problem, though, and this is something if you're thinking about playing the guitar, don't do this. I didn't use a pick for the first, 12 years or so. And then when you pick up the pick, it's sort of like halfway starting over.
Yeah.
You got the left hand, but your right hand's just lost now. You spent all that time using and doing finger picking too. I did a lot of finger picking and stuff. And you when you pick up the pick, then it's like starting over, and it was just crazy.
And that's good advice too. I've seen a lot of people out there that they don't like to use a flat pick, or they don't like to use finger picks, so they just like the way that just your fingers sound on the strings, which there's nothing wrong with that. And even Eric Clapton will tell you, it's good to play like that, but not all the time. You want to learn how to use your pick too at the same time.
Well, there are a lot of really good guitarists that don't use a pick, so
true.
It's not necessary, but there's certain things that you can't do. You can't do a lot of the really fancy speed picking without a pick.
That's right.
You can't double pick up and down. You can't do that with your finger.
And you don't see many shredder guitars out there not using. I don't think there's any that are finger pickers that are shredders.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Cliff, Gabe, it's been a great time having you on the show, and we would like to give you one more chance again to say put a big shout out to anybody out there that you would like to say hello to.
I just want to say hello to all my friends and family. Thanks for listening in. Everybody just listening tonight, I appreciate it. I really have a good time, and I want you to know that Nick and Bootsy have the prettiest smiles you ever. It's really easy. They made me feel so comfortable tonight. They just smile. They're such happy people, and it's really great to be here. And this basement is really sweet too, the way you got it decorated and everything.
Oh, thank you.
We cannot take credit for that. We'll have to give Steve Wheeler credit for that.
That's right.
He's the one that put all this memorabilia and all this pretty neat stuff in here. But yeah, we'll give Steve a lot of credit for that.
Well, this reminds me a lot of my basement times when I was younger, having a good time. So that made it so much easier.
Well, thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
All right, Bootsy, it's time for Bootsy's Bands of the Week, so I'm going to give it up to Bootsy here and let her tell you all about it.
Okay, my bands for the week this week, I'm starting out with a band that I love this band name, Snarky Dave and the Prickly Bluesmen.
Nice.
And they are from Townsend, Delaware, because Delaware is the state. I'm up to the D's now. And I was just searching around for somebody from Delaware, and I have to read you about Snarky Dave. Snarky Dave's been there and back, writing about his life experiences and putting them to modern blues riffs. As his name states, this guy is a true snarky ass. But he comes by it honestly, and his snarkasm, I love that. I didn't know anybody else used that word but me. His snarkasm is sprinkled throughout his work. His tunes are meant to have messages. See if you can find them. Let the snark begin. And Snarky Dave is Snarky Dave Brenton, along with Ricky Rocket Beck, Bobby Barr, and Chris Foltz. And from the vault tonight, one that if you listen to the show for any length of time, you're going to be familiar with, because we have played it many, many times, but we happened to play it in 2011, round about February, and it's by Grayson Wood. Grayson Wood and the Grayson Wood and Out of the Ashes, one of our favorite songs, and I know it's one of yours too, called Lincoln County Jail.
You know that Snarky Dave, that really reminds me of Dr. Seuss. I am snarky, I am snarky when I eat ham. Are you snarky? Yes, I am.
Is the word snarky in Dr. Seuss?
It sure sounds like it should be.
Talk about a stretch now. That's a stretch.
That's a stretch.
This is Bootsy's Bands of the Week. This is Snarky Dave. Sit back, relax. You're in the basement. Check this out.
Looking mighty fine, and even when she's far away, can't keep her off my mind. My name's bitchin'. She had to tell you she's down. No matter what I do or say, she'll just bitch at me anyway. She's bitchin', 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 bitchin'. That's your mother. What's with the attitude? I saw that. My baby and me, we go out. Take her every place. I don't mind spending my cash. Keep her off my case. Keep her from the bitch. My mom too. My name's bitchin'. Through summer, winter, spring, and fall, I can't do nothing right at all. She's bitchin', 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 bitchin'. What did you just say to me? You don't love me. Bitchin'. Don't touch me. Take out the trash. This week should turn to vacuum. Just hook up all the stash and she'll be bitch. Don't have a dishwasher. My name's bitchin'. I'm working hard today. She's got nothing nice to say. She's bitchin', 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 bitchin'. I know you look at that girl. I look that good too, my baby. Yes, it's a that big. You know I love this woman. She's looking mighty fine, and even when she's far away, keep her off my mind for her bitch. I had any guy end up with you. My name's bitchin'. I thought you said you'd be home in an hour. No matter what I do or say, she'll just bitch and get away. Through summer, winter, spring, and fall, I can't do nothing right at all. I've been working all day. She's got nothing nice to say. She's bitchin', 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 bitchin'. Bitch.
I saw that. I have fake boobs. I just did my. I could have gotten any guy, but I ended up with you. Why don't you like my mushroom? I'm married for money at least once.
Well, the sister-in-law's in jail again. She can't stay off the night. They left her alone for a week or two. She probably smoked herself to death. My brother was at her house about a month ago just to get a little on the side. She was really out back cooking up a brew like she had nothing left to hide. Up the drive came the sheriff car, is driving like a bat out of hell. They all jumped out like the KGB and they took them all off to jail. And now they're sitting in the Lincoln County Jail. But there's 30,000 owed, 2% bail. And my phone, it won't stop ringing, and the bill is getting high. And they're all screaming, get me out of here before I die. And now Bubba's looking at my brother, and you can tell he needs a smoke. Yeah, the weekend and the whistling, you can tell it ain't no joke. Because Bubba's into men and he's just waiting on a little poke. I gotta get him out of the Lincoln County Jail. But there's 30 stay off that mess, man.
That's right. That's good advice right there from Grayson Wood.
We have a visitor who just happened to drop in to bring us a present.
Yeah.
Say hello, Dustin. Hey. We have Dustin Woody from Medora, who just brought us our very own copy of Live and Lucky, which is their live CD from St. Patty's Day in the parking lot.
At C&M parking lot.
Yeah, we had a great time. Great show.
It was all the bands there were just over the charts that day.
Over the charts.
They were off.
I'm going to tell Jameson you said that.
Oh, they were. It was like off the charts. Okay, is that better?
Whatever.
I like over the charts.
I know you do.
Everybody's amp that day went to 11, and it all sounded good. All right, we've got birthdays lined up right now. Bootsy is going to tell you who is having a birthday this week.
Oh, I've got a long list. Tony Jones of Tony Jones and the Cretin 3, and also Tony Jones has his own show on Insane Realm Radio. Richie Myers, Mr. Harmonica.
Ooh, Richie.
Michelle Ritz. David Garver, Larry Blevins, Chuck Rogers, James Holman, Kelly Ferris, the bassman, Stacy Allen, Marty Weinbaum, Mark Stevenson, Beth Juno, Bob Myers, Ardith McComb, Missy Wood, whose son Cody is the one that called us and told us that Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is the movie that we were thinking of earlier, and Crystal Norris.
And if you're having a birthday this week and we didn't happen to mention you, this is for you too. Happy birthday to everybody out there.
I wanna wish you a happy birthday. I wanna help you celebrate. I wanna wish you lots of presents. I wanna help you eat your cake. If you party in the island way, you'll be jamming all night till the light of day. Your birthday is your day to shine. Another year and you'll be looking fine. So have a no worries, don't you hesitate. It's time to party, time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate.
That's right. Happy birthday to you guys out there if you're having a birthday this week. And now it's the time of the show. It's Nick's Picks for the Week. I love this part of the show because I get to pick out something from a well-known band or artist that you don't normally get to hear on the radio. And I think I've done pretty good with this week's pick. This week, I've picked out the Grateful Dead. And, of course, you know, the Dead did a lot of songs. I think they had a repertoire of around 600 to 700 songs that they could pull from at any given moment when they were playing in concert. But I picked a couple of tunes out by the Dead this week. It was off of both of these songs are off of the album Built to Last that came out on Halloween of 1989. And both of these songs feature Brent Midland as the lead singer. Brent was their keyboard player for some time. He unfortunately passed away of an overdose. But he was one of the greatest keyboard players that the Dead ever had. And he had the voice as well. He could sing. He actually, there toward the end, Jerry actually put Brent on a lot of the lead vocals because, of course, you know, Jerry's singing and Bob's singing. They were both kind of getting older, and Brent just had a lovely voice, a great voice for the Dead, especially for the Dead. So I picked out a couple of tunes that he sings the lead on off of Built to Last. The first song is Just a Little Light, and the second song is Blow Away. So sit back, relax. This is Nick's Picks for the Week. This is the Grateful Dead. Check this out.
When no one's
You're listening to Nick and Bootsy as they lay down sweet jams on the Basement Tapes show.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And that was Nick's Picks. That was the Grateful Dead from Built to Last. Came out in 1989. That was Blow Away. And we started out with Just a Little Light. Good stuff right here in the basement. You know, I always like to include a little snippet from an interview or something sometimes, you know, like usually when I'm, you know, talking to Keith Richards or Buddy Guy or somebody like that. But I found this little clip. I think you're going to enjoy this. It's kind of a short one, but it's a little snippet from the Dick Cavett show back on June the 25th of 1970. It's Dick Cavett speaking with Janis Joplin.
I can hardly wait.
Do you actually sit down when you get up in the morning and write out a song, or do you, when you say you write it, do you compose it on
You
your
just
feet,
make
or-
it up. I don't write songs, I just make them up.
They don't exist on paper, your songs. in other words.
Sometimes I write down the words so I don't forget them, but I mean, I don't write songs. I mean, that's a whole different concept. I just make them up.
Yeah. What do you think when you're singing? You actually think what's going on in the song, or can your mind be somewhere else, or do you feel kind of transported,
I'm not really
or
thinking much.
any of the above?
I'm not really thinking much. You just sort of try and feel.
Yeah.
So that's Janis's take on her writing music, and
She don't write. She makes it up.
that's right.
That's an interesting way of looking at that.
I'm not quite sure what the difference is there, but you know, I'm sure she knows.
Well, when you write something, it's kind of like a little kid telling a story to mom and dad. You know, he makes stuff up, but he doesn't sit down and write it out and think about it first.
Well,
he just
yeah.
makes it up on the spur of the moment.
I mean, like Beethoven and Chopin, those guys sat down and wrote music.
Yeah, they didn't just make it
They
up.
didn't just make it up. No. Let's see. Who are we going to have on the show next week, Bootsy?
Center Saved is going to be on next week. Next week
I
is
like
my
those guys.
birthday show.
Oh, it's Bootsy's birthday show
And it's
again.
also Gabriel's birthday show
From
with
Center
Center
Saved.
Saved. Yeah,
All
so we're going to be celebrating our birthdays together next
We're going to have a birthday cake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. You're not going to want to miss that either. We've got a couple more sets of music for you guys right now, so sit back, relax. This is the Green Music Brothers from out of Kansas City, Missouri, doing a song called Rollin', and then from St. Louis, Missouri, a band called Four Skeevy Dudes, doing a song called Safe to Say. So, this is Green Music Brothers. Check them out.
Well,
This is Russ Rodenizer of the Russ Rodenizer Project, and you're listening to Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
Well, a little technical difficulties there, but nothing that can't be resolved by Bootsy here in the basement. So she's going to take care of that real quick while I talk to you guys. But we've got a lot of stuff coming up as far as the basement tapes is concerned, and as far as the local music scene is concerned. We just had Dustin Woody in from Medora, and he was nice enough to give Nick and Bootsy a little Live and Lucky CD, which is of them live at the C&M Billiards parking lot for St. Pat's. And
that
I think
was so fun.
They're going to be coming out with some of these for everybody to get. You can get your hands on one of these. They're kind of fine tuning it right now, and it will be available in the near future when you go see Medora in concert.
Oh yeah, shrink wrapped and everything.
So you won't want to miss out on that one. I can't wait to get home and listen to this. We throw it onto the board right now, but you never know what the crowd might be throwing at you out there. So you got to kind of listen to things before you put them on the air.
Well, should we tell everybody what we're going to be doing for my birthday?
Well, I'll
yeah.
let you tell them because I can't remember.
Sounds like a party to me.
Hey, my birthday starts next Friday night.
Oh, okay.
When does it end? I mean,
it'll probably
through the weekend, right?
through the weekend. I'm not that much for doing birthday stuff. I'll probably have cake during the week. But no, Friday night we're going to go to Columbia, and we're going to go see our friends the Many Colored Death at the Bridge. And there's also several bands, including the Broken Sons of Karma and Bon Scott 5. And Underred from the Lake, they're going to be at the Blue Notes. We might be able to drop by there. And then Saturday night, like Dustin was telling us when he was here, out at Fat Cats Entertainment Complex, Dustin and the rest of them, Medora and the Many Colored Death, and the Third Sons, and there's one other band, I can't remember who it is, but they're going to all be out there next Saturday night. And then, of course, next Sunday is my birthday show, along with Gabriel's birthday show.
And Sinners
Saved.
Yeah.
So that's...
it's going to be a musical weekend next weekend.
Hey.
But isn't every weekend?
Yes, every weekend is musical, and I can't imagine a birthday without it.
That's right. And I suggest that out there, these bands are getting out there. Well, it's like the thing on Facebook says. A musician is the kind of person that will they'll load up $5,000 worth of gear into a $500 vehicle and drive 50 miles for $50, you know?
No.
So get out there and support your local musicians and local bands because they need the money, believe me.
And then they'll brag about how sweet the gig was then after that.
Yeah. But and you know what? It probably was sweet too because they play good music. Everybody has a good time, and it's all good. You know, it's just if they got a tip jar out there, tip them extra too.
Hey, people will go and they'll pay ungodly, ridiculous prices to go see the latest movie in the theater. And then you got to go and you got to buy popcorn and you got to get a big drink and all that kind of stuff. And that's going to cost you way more than going somewhere and seeing 5 live bands. You know,
for $5.
Yes, all at the same time. You know, people will pay $50, $100 to go see a band that they are going to be, you know, half a mile away from. You can't even see them without binoculars. $5 for 5 live bands right in your own backyard. I mean, come on.
That's right.
And when you see a local band that really puts their soul into the music, that you can really feel it when you leave that night, that stays with you for a really long time.
Sure
you
does.
Don't forget that. And it helps you get through the week. And you're working and having a bad week, why that music really does help.
It does. Yeah, buy one of their CDs and listen to it on your
buy
headphones
their
at work.
merchandise. Get their, you know, they got T-shirts and bumper stickers and all kinds of
I
cool
wear
stuff.
our T-shirts to work all the time, and all the employees, you know, all my coworkers, you know, they say, well, who's a Many Colored Death, or who's Medora, or, you know, who are those guys?
You know, the coolest thing is...
I always have a good story for them, too.
In my other life, and I do have another life, ha, 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 I work at the university, and it's just so cool when I go to the university and I see somebody else walking around with a Medora T-shirt on, or the Many Colored Death, or any of the bands around here. I just think that's just so cool.
I think it's a lot of fun, too, whenever we're out and you see somebody with a K-Kid T-shirt on.
Yep, and speaking of K-Kid T-shirts, they got a brand new design that this spring's, what is it, often duplicated? No. Often imitated, never duplicated K-Kid T-shirt.
Yeah.
The new one's going to be coming out pretty soon, and it's got a really neat new design. And I bet Jesse designed that. He does a good job of doing things like that.
It doesn't have a Steal Your Face from the Grateful Dead on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's so you're really, those are going to be really popular.
Yep, and we'll be keeping you up with some things going on at K-Kid here this summer too, because from what I hear, there's going to be some really cool happenings going on around the station.
Well, we got a couple more songs left to play for you guys tonight, and one of them is a debut song by Nick Thomas. I sat down last week, and, you know, I've been writing blues songs for years and years, and I have never sat down and... Actually, I've never sat down and tried to write a song anyway. I'm kind of like Janis Joplin. I just kind of make them up, you know. But I had an idea for a song, but I wanted to do something different. And so I actually wrote my first reggae song. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy that. But to start the set out with, we're going to start the set out with one of my newest favorite bands from out of Lansing, Michigan, called Root Doctor. And these guys, they know the blues. They can sing the blues. If you haven't ever heard of them, check them out on YouTube. Just type in Root Doctor, and a bunch of their stuff will come up. They've got some great videos out there, so you're really going to enjoy that. But here in the basement, we're going to play a song by them for you called Baby You're Bad. And then after that, we're going to play the brand new Nick Thomas reggae song called Blues on Monday. So sit back, relax. We're glad you came to visit with us in the basement. And you guys have a great week, and we'll see you again next week on Bootsy's birthday show. Have a good night.
This is David Parsons from Gateway, and you're listening to The Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
I got the blues on Monday. I got the blues